Hi Jim, this is David. This is a video that I've done to help you get started in setting up your new Samsung Galaxy 3 tab. So I sent it to you in the other case like so, just to protect it, and that way it's all installed ready for you to go. So this is what it looks like on the inside. This has a nice suede covering here to protect your screen. The screen is glass, so you want to protect it from dropping or from anything that might scratch it, like a metal object or sand or anything like that. So here's how we're going to get you started. First, let's show you the bottom of the tablet. And you can see that there are 3 holes here in the bottom. This hole here and this one here are your 2 speakers. And you will be surprised at the quality of sound that comes out of this tablet with such tiny speakers. This hole in the center is your charging port. This is where you will connect the cord to charge your tablet when the battery is low. So here is the cord that came with the tablet. I have wound the cord on a little cord holder for you, so I will just unwind it a bit to show you what it looks like. I simply bend the ends a little bit and take it out. This end here is the one that plugs into the tablet. You notice on one side there is a symbol. It looks like almost like a trident. Only the legs are uneven. That is a symbol for USB. You'll also notice on the plug shape is slightly trapezoidal. There is a wider part of the plug and a narrower part of the plug. To plug it in, you'll notice that the hole on the bottom of the tablet is the same. The socket is the same. It has a wider part and a narrower part. So make sure you align the wide part of the plug with the wide part of the socket. In this case, it means that the symbol is going to be up or facing you if you're looking at the tablet. And then just push it in. There's a little bit of resistance, and then it will click into place. Make sure it's attached all the way. The other end is a standard USB plug, and it also has the trident symbol on it. And you notice that it has on the plug itself, there's like a white spacer, so it will only plug into a charging socket in one direction. This is the 110 volt charger that came with your phone, or with your tablet. It says Samsung on the top, and specifications here. To plug the charging cord into the charger, make sure that the white part of the plug is going to go into the gap on the socket of the charger. It will slide in smoothly that way. If you try to put it in upside down, it will give you resistance and it won't fit, so this will go in smoothly. So now at this point in time, you would plug this 110 volt charger into the wall, and it will charge your tablet for you quite nicely. So anyway, that's the charging system for 110 volt for use in the house. The charger that we got for you for your truck is similar. This is the end that plugs into the 12 volt little cigarette lighter in your truck. It goes in any way. There's no particular direction it has to be. You'll notice that on the very end of it is a slot, and that slot happens to be for charging another device. But for charging your tablet, you would plug this into your cigarette lighter, which is like a cigarette lighter here, and then this black cord on it has the same distinctive shape that the charging cord that goes into your household outlet has. It has a trapezoidal shape. And once again, it has a little symbol. The symbol on this plug, again, would be facing you as you plug it into the bottom of the tablet. And push it in until it's snug. It's a little bit of a snug fit, but it's in all the way. And I will test this charger in my car before I send it to you. Make sure it works properly. Okay, so that's charging the tablet. I will send the tablet to you fully charged, but turned off. Now to turn on the tablet, let's look at the right-hand side. So this is the right-hand side. There's a little window here. You can get a remote control for this tablet. It did not come with one. This long switch here is the volume control. When you press on the bottom part of it, you can hear it click. That will decrease the volume. When you press on the upper part, it will increase the volume. The smaller switch above it is the on-off switch. The tablet is completely off now. To turn it on, I need to push and hold that switch in with my finger until the logo appears on the screen. And once the logo appears, you can release the switch. Now the tablet is going to start up. So you'll have that start up, the Galaxy Tab 3, and then you'll have the Galaxy logo and a little musical note. It'll say Samsung. And then shortly after that, what we call the lock screen will appear. The lock screen is what you will normally see. Here's the lock screen. These items down here are just samples. They do not actually function. You touch them, nothing happens because the tablet is locked. To unlock it, gently swipe your finger across the screen. A gentle touch is all you need, and that will unlock the tablet. By a separate video, I'm going to show you how to use all of the little icons and images you see here. But first I need to show you how to connect your tablet to your home Wi-Fi. Up here in the upper right hand corner you can see there's a excuse me, I must have pressed the letter. Go back. This key button down here is the home button. Whenever you press it, it takes you to this home page. So only up here at the top there are little icons. One of them has the time, one of them has the bar that shows how much battery life is left, and one that shows how strong the Wi-Fi signal is. When you first get this, it will show no Wi-Fi because we haven't connected you. To connect your tablet to your Wi-Fi, put your finger just up here on the white part of the plastic, just touching the screen, and gently drag it down. That will take a little bit of practice to get, and that will bring down a whole series of settings that you can change, and we can go through them. The most important is your Wi-Fi. So you will want to turn on your Wi-Fi by touching that symbol there. And then, let me show you again. We're going to start back at the beginning. So again, I touched the home button down here to return to the home screen. So once again, we're going to put our finger up here just above the screen and swipe down. Make sure that Wi-Fi is on. If it's clear like that, and there's no green bar, it looks like this, it's off. If it's turned green, it's on. Now yours would not be connected, so there may just be a green bar but no arrows. In the upper right hand corner is a little gear symbol. Gear usually means settings. So touch that gear and another screen will come up. This will show you a list of the networks, the Wi-Fi networks that your tablet sees. To connect to a Wi-Fi network, now I've already got this connected to my at home, so I don't want to use that because then we couldn't simulate. But to connect to your Wi-Fi network, yours should be at the top of the list because yours will be the strongest signal. I'm going to choose another one just as an example. You would touch on that network and it's going to ask you for the password, also known as the passphrase, Wi-Fi passcode, whatever. Touch the little box that says show password. It just makes it easier for you to see what you have typed in. And then type in the passcode for your Wi-Fi network. And I'm just going to type in dog. And then you would type in done. And that is not the password for that Wi-Fi network, so it's not doing anything. For your network, it should come up and be connected. We will disconnect, or actually if I disconnect from my network, I have a very long passcode which I can't remember. If you have trouble with this, we can go through it on a Skype session. But connecting to your Wi-Fi network should be pretty straightforward. There are other settings over here. I have set them how I think you're probably going to want them. We can go through them. I have over here, you can sound. I have turned off most of the sounds so the tablet is not beeping and boinging at you whenever you touch something. It will still make some sounds. Touching display. I've set the tablet up so that the tablet will go to sleep after 30 minutes of inactivity. We can again go through these settings. We can use a Skype session to do that. So I'm going to push the home button again. That brings us back to the home page. At this point in time, your tablet should be connected to your home Wi-Fi network. If you can see this in the upper right hand corner, you can see that it is connected to my Wi-Fi network by the little, whoops, sorry, I must have touched weather again, by the little Wi-Fi radar symbol. It's showing that the battery has 50% of its power left. And 5:13 p.m. I've set the tablet to mountain time, so it's 4:13 here in Pacific, sunny Pacific West Coast, but 5:13 on March 2 in your zone. So that's it for this video. I'm doing a second video that shows you how to use the Google search, the icons I put on here, as well as your email, calendar, etc. But I wanted to get you a startup video first so you could just get going on your tablet. So again, let's re-review. On the bottom we have the two slots, the two openings here, they're the speakers. This is the port for charging. The plugs have a side that is wider than the other. They are trapezoidal, as is the socket. So put the wider end of the plug into the wider end of the socket. You will also notice that the little USB symbol will be facing you if you're looking at the screen when you do it. On the right hand side of the tablet, this again is for remote control, which we don't have. This long switch here is for the volume. Pushing on the bottom portion of it turns the volume down. Pushing on the upper portion of it turns the volume up. Put it back up to the middle. This is your on-off and sleep switch. If you push it quickly, it puts the tablet to sleep. If you push it and hold it, it turns the tablet off. Little tiny holes, the microphone, and up here on the top is a jack for earphones or a headset. So now I will put the tablet to sleep by just quickly touching the power button, and you notice that it has gone off, but it is still sleeping, still drawing a little bit of power. I touch the power button again, comes back up to the lock screen. Again, a gentle swipe from left to right across here unlocks the tablet. To turn the tablet off, push and hold the power button until this screen comes up, giving you the options of power off, airplane mode, or restart. We will select power off. It's asking you to confirm that your tablet will shut down. You don't need to do this very often. I seldom do it on mine. I just put it to sleep, and now your tablet is off and is no longer drawing power. This little loop here is for a stylus. Stylus looks like this. Some people prefer to use a stylus to touch the icons on the screen instead of their finger. I'm going to send this to you in the case. I have several of them. I generally have better luck using my fingers, but others prefer a stylus. And then of course I will test out all of the chargers before I send you the whole package. We're getting very close. I think there will be 3 videos altogether. this one, which is kind of getting your tablet started. A second video, which is about using most of the functions on your tablet. And then a third one to show you some options you have for your email. One is to use a Gmail app that I have installed for you, and the other is to use a special tablet email app that you may find more helpful. And we'll cover that in a third video. I'll be putting these videos on YouTube so you can get to them from your computer and have them playing and start them and stop them and rewind them as you wish, and then just to be sitting there. And hopefully this is helpful. Again, if we have questions, probably the best way to do it is by Skype, where you can show me what's going on the screen, and then I can comment and give you some help. So that's the end of this video. Hope it has been helpful in getting your new tablet started up and connected to your home Wi-Fi.